Alright, in today's lesson we're going to make an impossible triangle. This is just a really cool optical illusion. For this you're going to need some sort of straight edge, so a ruler or even a thicker piece of paper, a pencil, and then a pen or Sharpie of some sort. If you don't, a marker, just something, because we're going to erase some parts of the pencil, and so a good eraser helps you as well. I'm going to do mine in color. You don't have to, but it's going to show the lines a little bit better. So let's start with our straight edge and our pencil. Our first step is we're going to draw an equilateral triangle on our page. So that means that the sides are even. They don't have to be completely even. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just as close as you can get. So I have a fairly close equilateral triangle. Now we're going to run parallel lines to each of these that touch one edge and go to the other to make a triangle in the middle. You don't want to come in too far for this. So just like that, and you're going to do that on each side, trying to make those edges even. And see how you cross over that to get a little diamond there. And I'm going to do it along the bottom. So now we kind of have a triangle inside of a triangle, and guess what? You're going to do that one more time on the inside. So it's just going to touch this middle triangle. You're not going to go all the way out to the other one. So it's a lot of lines that look kind of confusing, but it won't be in a little bit. The next thing I'm going to do is in these little diamond shapes just on the outside triangle, I'm going to draw a line straight across to connect those 2 points, because we actually don't need these tips. And then I'm going to grab my marker and I'm going to trace over this middle triangle, this triangle that is right in the middle. So there you have that middle triangle. I didn't go all the way to the edges though, where it crisscrossed. And I'm going to do the outer triangle, but I'm not going to do the tips. I'm going to go on those straight across edges. So straight there and down. I seem to not trace as straight. So you can use your straight edge for this part as well. So that's what my triangle looks like so far. So I outlined a little inner triangle and I outlined the outer triangle, taking off each of those corners. Now, this is the part that gets a little trickier. You're going to pretend like you're driving down a road, and when you hit the road that goes to the triangle, you're going to make a turn right there. So I'm going to start up here at this corner, and I'm going to go straight down that road, and I've hit that other road, so I'm going to make a turn right there. So that's our one edge. I'm going to come back over to this left side, drive straight down that road. When I hit the line that goes to the triangle, I'm going to take that turn there. And then I'm going to do it one more time from this bottom corner. Drive up the road. When it hits the line that goes to the triangle, take that turn. Okay, so now you have your impossible triangle built. It's a little confusing right now because you still have pencil lines. So this is where you want to take your eraser and erase out some of those extra lines, and it will start showing your triangle. I should have waited a few seconds. My marker kind of moved a little bit on me, but if you were using a Sharpie that wouldn't happen. All right, so now you can really see that impossible triangle where it looks like it's a triangle kind of leading into each other. The next step is to add some value. So if you're using a Sharpie and your whole thing's black and white, you could just do this very simply with using pencil. Because mine is blue, I'm going to switch over to a colored pencil to show you how to add that value to it. All right, so I'm going to start at each of these areas where it is straight across, and I'm going to color kind of dark. I know my blue doesn't match my marker blue. And then I'm going to come down and make it a little lighter there. And then a little lighter yet. And then I'm going to come back to this point and color kind of dark, and then have it get a little lighter. And this straight edge here, I'm going to color the edge dark and come up and make it a little lighter. All right, so now I'm going to do that same thing where it crosses here. I'm going to press kind of dark and come out, and I'm going to do that here where it's flat. I'm going to press hard and come out so it's lighter. And then one more time here at this corner. And you can work on shading this to get more value where it gets lighter as you move across a little bit too, but you really want those corners where it overlaps to be your darkest area. So now you can see that kind of brings to life the impossible triangle. I'll show you what one in black and white kind of looks like. That one I didn't use as good of a straight edge on, so you can see that that line's a little wonky, but it still gives you that same effect. So I can't wait to see the impossible triangles that you create.